Hi guys, and welcome back for another video review. Today we'll be looking at the GP Spheroid V4. The V4 is made by Vapourart, which is a Bulgarian company, which is specified in high-end devices. Vapourart is basically known for their GP Spheroid versions and the GP Heron version. Until now, the GP Spheroid, which we'll be taking a look today, was basically a tank that used filler material. So you would put in some filler material into the tank and then you would put the juice inside, and then from that filler material it would feed directly to the coil, to the wicked coil. On the version 4 they actually moved away from that filler material but still left the option to keep it. And included a little chamber cup, which basically makes the GP Spheroid a full tank system. The quality of the GP Spheroid is actually fantastic. It's made of 316 EU certified stainless steel. The insulators are from PEAK Type 2, reinforced with glass fibers. The O-rings are Viton food grade quality. The drip tip is made from PTFE or Teflon. And the 510 pin connection is from 15 plus microns silver plated brass. The atomizer is 16 millimeters in diameter. It has two ways of functioning, as I said. One is the filler material type, which makes it like a drip tank, and an RTA rebuildable tank system. You also have a really nice airflow control system on the bottom of the tank. We'll see that in the close-up. And it can hybrid on the GP PAPs. So let's dive down and have a closer look at it. Okay, let's take a closer look at the GP Spheroid V4. It comes in this nice little presentation box. The Vapourart logo is on front, we have Vapourart on the side, less is more, and we have GP series on the side. Inside we have two little boxes that slide out. Okay, one box will contain the tank, set this aside, and the other box will contain a bag of goodies. Okay, some extra O-rings, filler material, and wicking material. Let's take a closer look at the tank from top to bottom. Okay, we have a Teflon drip tip. It's removable. You can put any drip tip inside. I actually really like the feel of it. I think it's an amazing drip tip, and plus it looks pretty awesome on this little device. Then the tank itself unscrews from the bottom. Okay, this is the little cup that comes with it. Okay, let me just take a screwdriver so I can show you. Here you can see the airflow hole. Airflow control system is on the side here. Okay, open and close it. Your two screws are here. Tank system, actually the tank itself contains out of two parts. One can be removed by pushing in this center pin. Just don't want to damage it. Okay, like so. So this is the tank all broken apart. Let's put it back together. Top cap comes in here. It's just a fit, so you just press it inside and it stays there. It's a really tight fit, and you don't have to worry about it leaking or anything or falling apart. The base itself has two screws. Really easy to trap your wires inside. Today we'll be making a short real build tutorial on it. So I'll just put this back on my mod. Okay, so let's build it. I will be using an NIFE wire 48. I will do 7 wraps on a 2.4 millimeter screwdriver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I will have both leads go out in the same direction. Let me just pinch it together a little bit, make this coil nice. Okay. Next on, I will just place my coil above the airflow here, hold it together, screw it down. Don't worry about it being too tight, it can never be tight enough. Okay. I will remove the screwdriver now, and just a little twist and tug here. One, two. Okay, and let's center the coil. The coil is supposed to be half a millimeter from the airflow here, and just push it out a little bit. Just take care that the coil doesn't touch this cup here. Okay. I will be wicking it with Fiber Freaks. Where is it? Here. I already cut a little piece. So the only thing you need to do basically is push this through, make it nice and fluffy, okay? And then place the little cup on top. So as you see, it has 2 slots on the side, okay? And one side is longer. This side will be on the back of your base, okay? And through those slots you will place the wick. So let me just gently place it on top of it. I will put the wick outside like so. Once I have it in place, I can even just make a little pull here, just gently press it on top, and then all I do is basically take my scissors and cut it to the holes. Okay, perfect. As you can see, it's a little bit fluffy on the outside. I will fluff it up. Like so. And don't worry, as long as your cotton is not too tight, you will have no issues in wicking it. Okay? Let's take some juice and fill this up. Today I will be using Grandma's Treat, one of my juices from my juice line. And what I will do just to keep it wicking is place a few drops on the side here, just to get it going, and maybe a few drops in the chamber. That should do it for the rest. Okay, then we'll take the drip tip, place it here, and fill the tank. You want to fill the tank all the way until here. Don't overfill it, otherwise it will leak outside. Just fill it here. 6. Okay, I think it's roughly about 2.5 milliliters. Okay, it's nicely filled. Then all you have to do is just place it back over, screw it in, and you're ready to go. Let's take this back up and have a vape. Okay, so it's all juiced up, the tank is filled. Before you just fire the coil, make sure you have your wick is nice and saturated. You can even do a few primer puffs. Okay, let's turn it on. It's about, the coil came out to 0.3 ohms. It's in nickel mode. Temperature control is on. Let's try it. Perfect. And it's perfect every time. It does have a little bit of a learning curve with the wicking of it, but as long as you use, as you don't use too much cotton or other wicking materials, it should really work fine by itself. Good. All the way open. Some nice clouds. Pretty good. Of course, the flavor goes a little bit down once you open it all the way up. I mainly do like it halfway closed and have a nice, comfortable mouth to lung hit. Pretty nice, pretty nice. The Spheroid is a fantastic vape. So much flavor. It's definitely one of the best tanks that I have tried. It's small in size, it's compact, but it gives you that extra bit of flavor that I'm looking for, basically, in a tank. The tank capacity is not that big. It's around 2.5 millimeters, but it easily basically gets you through a few hours of vaping. And plus, it's not that hard to fill, so it's not really a big deal. The drip tip, made from Teflon, I adore it. It's one of my favorite drip tips. I even have another one that I put on my K-Fun. The airflow control on the GP Spheroid V4 is located at the bottom of the device, and it's basically a simple turn that determines whether you want to close it off or keep it open. You can really actually finally adjust your airflow to your likes. A really small hole gives you a really nice restricted mouth to lung hit. Tons of flavor, vapor production, everything is there. With the tank set to full air, okay, you can basically get a really nice lung inhale from it. It is restricted, but it's basically just the way I like it. So full open airflow, a really nice, comfortable lung hit. And as you can see, tons of cloud. Price point. Not the cheapest atomizer out there. Not the cheapest tank by any means. The GP Spheroid on the Vapourart website runs for 99 euros, but you do have a 15 euros shipping fee around the world. I got mine from MTM Store EU. They do offer free shipping, and on their website it's 110 euros. So in the end, what to say about this? The GP Spheroid V4 is a fantastic vape. If you do have the money and if you're more into this hobbyist kind of vaping, you might want to check it out. I do highly recommend this. It's easy to use, it's easy to fill, it's easy to wick, and the flavor out of it is just amazing. So whenever I want to test out a juice, I basically go back to this and test it. It looks good basically on everything, mainly on those smaller sized box mods that are out there. Okay guys, that's about it. That's for the review about the GP Spheroid V4. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.